Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing great. And in today's video, we are going to discuss Unit 4 in the classified book, Paper 1. Let's start. All right, here they're asking us to work out the value of y. So I'm just going to simplify. How are we going to simplify? 6 times 3 is 18 plus y equals 23. So I need to get rid of the 18. I'm going to send it there subtraction because it's here addition. I'm going to send it to the other side with the opposite sign. It's positive. I'm going to send it there negative. So y equals 23 minus 18. Y equals just 5. So y is 5. Here they're telling you these two lines are the same length. They have the same length exactly. All measurements are in centimeters. Write down an equation to show that the two lines are the same length exactly. So the equation that I'm going to write is that they're telling you that here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of x minus 1. So I'm going to say 5 x minus 1 equals 1, 2 is the same as 2 of x plus 8. This is the equation. I got 5 of x minus 1 is the same length as x plus 8, 2 of it. This is the equation that they are requesting. Work out the length of one line. Well, to work out the length of one line, for example, this line here, to work out the length of it, that means that we need to find x. No problem. Let's work out the equation in order to find the value of x. So I'm going to do this here. Expand 5x minus 5, I expanded, equals 2x plus 16. I expanded the other side as well. So let's get the x's together and the constants together. 5x minus 2x equals 16 plus 5. So you're going to find here 3x equals 21. So x equals 7. This is the value of x. If you write here 7, it's going to be wrong because they're not requesting the value of x. They are requesting the value of the whole line, the length of the whole line. So x plus 8, that means 7 plus 8, which is 15 centimeters. And I have there also 15 centimeters. So what is going to happen here? The length of the whole line is 30 centimeters. You can repeat the question if you need more help. It's going to make more sense when you watch it for the second time. Look at this list of numbers. Write down all the numbers from the list that satisfy the inequality. X is greater than negative 3, but less than or equal to 7. Well, negative 8 is definitely not greater than negative 3, so no way, I'm not going to take it. Negative 3 here, but mister, I'm going to take negative 3. No, they said to you greater than negative 3, and negative 3 is not included. Negative 1, greater than negative 3? Yes. And less than or equal to 7? Yes, it's less than 7. So here, I'm going to write negative 1, the first thing. 0 is also with us. It is greater than negative 3, less than or equal to 7. 7 is going to be with us. Why, mister? Because they said 7 is included with you. So that's the only, these are the only three numbers. So what about 10? Is 10 between negative 3 and 7? No way. Here, they want an inequality that represents this. So here I'm going to say x is what? Is it greater than 1? Is x greater than 1? No, mister. It would have been going this way, this direction, but it's less than 1. So is it equal to 1? Is 1 included with me? No, mister. 1 is not included. The circle is open. It's not shaded. So x is less than 1 and there is no equal sign. Complete the table of values for y minus 2x equals 6. Well, that first thing, in order to find y, I need to make y the subject of the formula. To find y, I need to make y the subject of the formula to make it easier. No problem at all, Mr. Y minus 2x equals 6. I'm going to send the minus 2x there with the opposite sign. You have y equals 6 plus 2x. Now, replace x with negative 2. So y equals, that's the first thing. I got here y equals 6. Positive 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. You have y equals just 2. Up here, y equals 6. But semester, that's a 0. If the x is 0, 2 times 0 is 0. Plus 0. Y is 6. Now I finished the table of values. I substituted the -2. First thing I did, I made y the subject of the formula to be able to find y. So I made y the subject of the formula, substituted x with -2, x with 0. I found that y is going to be 2 and y is going to be 6 here. Now they wanted to draw the line for this equation that we found its table values. Okay, no problem. Let's draw. I'm gonna just have to minimize. All right. They want you here to draw the line. We found a Mr. -4 is -2. -4 is -2. I need to minimize more. -4, -2. So -4, -2 is here. -2, 2. So -2, +2 here. 0, 6. So 0, 6 here. Mister, I plotted now the 3 dots. I plotted them. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to connect them. So I don't have here a straight line, unfortunately. I cannot draw a straight line. I'm gonna try my best, but please, you must draw with a ruler. So that's gonna be really hard to do here. 1 second. Okay, the first part is done. All right, it's going to be really accurate with a ruler. And now it is time to find the value of x and the value of y. Well, I'm going to connect. So I'm going to write over here, use a ruler. Here, I'm going to find the point of intersection. But first, I'm going to go to the mark scheme to make sure that we get here the answer, the accurate answer. It is question 4B. 4B says to you, between -2.4, -2.5. That's for the x. All right, so the x, we actually found that it is here. Look at this. All right, it's between -2 and -3. But Mister, it is, as you see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each small line in the middle, each small line is actually negative, is 0.2. So I've got this line, -2.2, then -2.4, -2.6, -2.8, then -3. So this line is actually kind of between, it is almost a -2.4. So you can say that x is -2.4. I'm going to go down and write it. X is -2.4. And here the y, I'm going to go this way. The y is almost is 1.2. So as we agreed, we're counting in 0.2s here. Each small line is 0.2. How do you know, Mister? I checked it over here. I got 1, then one line, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, then 2. So this is almost 1.2, positive 1.2. Let's check the mark scheme because I didn't use a ruler. I want to make sure that it is right. They told you x is between -2.4, -2.5. Thank you. We wrote -2.4. And y is 1.1, 1.2. We wrote 1.2. The one with the ruler is going to be more accurate. Here, the diagram shows an equilateral triangle. The parameter of the triangle is 57. Well, let me minimize. طيب find the length of A. They want to find this A. Okay, no problem at all. They told you that these two are equal, okay? And they told you that the parameter is 57. Okay, so 57, they told you that it's an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means that the three sides are equal. So if I have one side is 3x plus 4, what is the parameter? The parameter, mister, equals 3x plus 4 multiplied by 3. Why, mister? Didn't they say that the three sides are equal? How did they say this? When? Where? Well, they said that it's an equilateral triangle. The three sides are equal. Yeah, and if I take 3x plus 4 plus 3x plus 4 plus 3x plus 4 or 3x plus 4 times 3 is going to give you the parameter. What is the parameter? Is 57. Now we can find x. Let's expand. This is going to be 9x plus 12 equals 57. So 9x equals minus 12 there, send minus 12. It is going to become 45. يبقى x is what? X is 5 exactly. Now we found x. Good. So what is the length of the side? The whole side, this side. Well, mister, the length of this side is 3 multiplied by 5 plus 4, which is 15, plus 4, which is 19 centimeters. This is the length of this side. Good? Now, what is the length of this part here? 2 times x, it's 2 times 5, which is 10. 10 plus 2, which is equal to 12. Good. Now, what do you think A is going to be? If this whole side is 19 and the other side is equal to it, but part of it is 12, what is the other part? 7, exactly. So A is 7. 7 centimeters. Again, how did you do it, mister? I said that we've got here the side 3x plus 4. 3x plus 4 is 19. We did it already. 3x plus 4 is the same as 2x plus 2 plus a. The other side, all of it, 2x plus 2 and a together. 3x plus 4, we found that x is 5, mister. So 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 4 equals 2x plus 2 plus a. طب ما 2 times x is 5, 2 times 5, which is 10, plus 2 plus a. This is a. Let's erase it and write it properly. All right, so this is going to be 19 equals 12 plus a. Send the 12 to the other side with negative. So a equals 19 minus 12, which is 7. Now I found a measure the size of angle or of a. The size of a is just 7 centimeters, or the length of a is 7 centimeters. Here, they're telling you that they've got 4 equations. Y equals x plus 14, y equals x minus 14, and so on. Use the graph to find an approximate solution to these simultaneous equations. طب يا مستر I don't know which line is which equation. How can I know? طيب, let me tell you something. We need to find when x is 0, y is going to be what? So this one over here, when x is 0, y is going to be, well, 0 plus 14, mister, is going to be 14. Type here, when x is 0, what is y going to be? 0 plus minus 14, mister, هتبقى negative 14. Good. طيب, when x is 0, what is y going to be? Mister, when x is 0, هيبقى عندنا what? Look at this. هتبقى 0 plus 2y, يعني 2y equals 36. ساعتها y equals 18. يبقى ال y هتبقى ب 18 يا مستر. طب the last one, when x is 0, the y هتبقى مستر دي هتبقى 2y equals 60. صح؟ 2y equals 60. يعني y equals 30. So 0 and 30. Now I can find which equation is which line. Look at this here. y equals x plus 14. They meet here 0, 14, 0, 14. Oh, 1 second, I missed it down to 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so this line is the first equation. I found when x is 0, y is 14, the only one, the only line that has 0, 14 in it is this line. Oh, 0, 14 is here, right? Good. So this line, we're going to name it y equals x plus 14. This is the line. But what about the other 0, negative 14? 0, negative 14, that goes down and it's not even shown on the graph. The only line that is 0, negative 14 is going to be this one here. You see it? This is the only one that is going down. The rest, لا يا مستر خلاص, they went away from negative 14. This is the only one that is going to go down and meet with negative 14. So this is y equals x minus 14. This line. That's good. Now I finished the first two equations. The third equation, we said 0, 18. 0, 18. Aha, this line, Mr. It is x plus 2y. So this is x plus 2y equals 36. This line is this equation. Then the last line is the last equation. Lower 0, 30. 0, 30. Here you go. You see, is x plus 2y equals 60. So, Mr., whenever they give me an equation or whenever they give me a graph like this, even if it includes a million lines like these, how can I know which line is which equation? I just put x with 0 and I see what y is going to be? Yes, exactly. Put x with 0 and see what is y going to be. 0, 14, look for the line that is 0, 14. Oh, here it is. So if this line is this equation, y equals x plus 14. Good. Did I answer the question this way? No, mister. I just got the lines with their equations. I matched each line with its equation. Let's go down now and see. Y equals, they want us to solve the equations, the simultaneous equations. Y equals x plus 14. Y equals x plus 14, which is this one. Let me use now a different color, which is this one. And x plus 2y equals 36. X plus 2y equals 36, this one. They want you to find the x and the y of these two equations. No problem at all, mister. I'm going to estimate, or I'm going to go down this way here. Look at this. I'm going to go down until I reach the x axis. And I'm going to go left until I reach the y-axis. Mister, the x-axis is somehow between, I got 1, 2, 3. It is between 2 and 3, mister. Can I say it's 2.5? Yes, you can say 2.5 because actually they said approximate. Use to find an approximate solution. Approximate solution, then they don't want an accurate answer, but don't go far away. It is between 2 and 3. So it's a number between 2 and 3. And the y is between, here I got a answer. This is 15. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 15. But it is 16, 17. It's somewhere between 16 and 17, but it's very close to 17, mister. So you can say 16.8, 16.7, whatever you want. So I'm going to say, for example, here 16.8. Let's go to the mark scheme and check what they said. It's question number 6. They said to you, x, any value between 2 and 3. Oh, I wrote 2.5, any value between 2 and 3. And they said y is any value between 16 and 17. I wrote 16.8. That's it. Solve. I'm gonna send them a that 17 there with the negative sign. So so it's going to be negative 17, which is going to be here negative 15. 2 minus 17 is negative 15. Well, x is equal to just positive 5. Here, solve the simultaneous equations. Mister, I cannot eliminate. There is nothing that is ready for elimination. Good, no problem at all. Let's do it. I'm going to multiply the second equation by 2. So the new equation is going to be what? I have 5x plus 2y equals 26. I got here 20x minus 2y equals times 2 here is going to be exactly 74. What am I going to do? I'm going to add the two equations to eliminate the y. 5x plus 20x is 25x. 2y plus negative 2y, bye-bye, equals 26 plus 74 is going to be exactly 90. No, it's going to be 100 exactly. 100. So x equals, send the 25 there, division. 100 divided by 25 is 4. How can I find the y? Substitute in the first equation. I got 5x plus 2y equals 26. Substitute x with 4. But 5 times 4 is 20 plus 2y equals 26. Send the 20 there with negative 20. But 2y equals 6. 26 minus 20 is 6. But y is 3. Check. Here, I'm going to use the other equation, 10x minus y equals, I want to see if it will be 37 or not. Remove x and write 4. Give it 10 times 4 is 40. Minus y is 3 equals 37, Mr. Yes. So I got it right. Y is 3, x is 4. Here, they're telling you that A is between 0 and 1, and 0 is not included, 1 is not included. But Mr. Can I put a value for it just so that will help me here? Yes, no problem. Let me choose, for example, 0.5. Let's assume, or I'm going to write it here in a clearer way. Assume A is 0.5. Because they said actually A is between 0 and 1. Okay, good. What about B? Assume they're saying that B is greater than 1, so assume B equals 2. And let's answer now. So here, having 0.5 minus 2, will it be less than 0? 0.5 minus 2 يا مستر ده هيطلع لي بنيجاتيف. Yes, definitely يا مستر less than 0. True. Type here. If I say 0.5 squared, well, Mr. 0.5 squared, let me just move it to the left a little bit. 0.5 squared equals 0.5 times 0.5 is 0.25. Is it going to be greater than A, which is 0.5? Is the answer 0.25 greater than 0.5? No, not true. It is not greater, it's smaller than 0.5. So false. Why? Oh, 0 point. Let me just put them here in brackets. 0.25 is greater than 0.5? No, false. Good? Type here, A times B, which means 0.5 times 2 equals what? Equals 1. Equals 1. Good. Is it greater than B, which is 2? We said B is 2. Is 1 greater than 2? No, mister, false. The B over A, we said 2 over half. Oh, mister, we agreed we cannot answer this way. I have to make the denominator a whole number. يبقى times 10 up times 10 down. يبقى 20 equals 20 over 5 equals, that is not neat enough. Let's do it. Here I got B over A. We'll finish this one here. B over A, we said 2 over half. 2 over half, multiplying it by 10, up by 10, down, equals 20 over 5, which is 4. Is 4 greater than 2? Yes, Mr. 4 is greater than 2, so it is true. That's it. Okay, let's continue. Mister, we learned that I cannot find the value of the variable. If the variable is in the denominator, I have to switch, I have to swap. So you need to swap. 12 over negative 3 equals 5 minus 2x. Let's simplify. This is going to be negative 4 equals 5 minus 2x. Send the 5 there with the negative sign. So negative 4 minus 5 equals negative 2x, which is negative 9 equals negative 2x. So send the negative 2 there, division. So it's going to be negative 9 divided by negative 2, which is positive 4.5. So x is 4.5. I just solved the equation normally. Someone else who could have just said, oh, mister, I'm going to swap first because it confuses me when the x is on the right side. Fine, you're going to get the same answer at the end. Negative 9 divided by negative 2 is 4.5, positive 4.5. Next, we're going to do the same thing. T equals 36 over 4. Yani T equals 9. Weird 9. Simultaneous equations. No problem, mister. I'm going to split the page into 3 sections. Here, I'm going to multiply the first equation by 3 to eliminate the y, or to get the y ready for elimination. So here, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply the first equation by 3. So it is going to be 6x minus 3y equals 17 times 3 is going to give you exactly 51. The second equation remains the same. So what are we going to do over here? I'm going to add to be able to eliminate the y. 6x plus x is 7x. Negative 3y plus 3y is bye-bye. Equals 51 plus negative 2, which means 51 minus 2, which is going to be 49. Yeah, but x is 7. Take the first equation and substitute. When x is 7, I'm going to do what? 2 times 7 is 14. Minus y equals 17. يبقى negative y equals 17 minus 14, because I'm going to send it the 14, it's positive, I'm going to send it there, negative هتبقى 3. يبقى y is negative 3. The third section is to check. So I got here x plus 3y equals, will it be equal to negative 2? We will see now. When x is 7, y is negative 3, so 3 times negative 3 is negative 9, equals negative 2, yes, mister, as we expected. So x is 7, correct, where y is negative 3, correct. Yusuf thinks of a number. He adds 3, يبقى قال لك n plus 3. His answer is greater than or equal to -5. Greater than or equal to -5. Less than 17. Less than 17. That's all what they needed you to write, the inequality signs. Solve the simultaneous equations. يا مستر دي ready for elimination قوي. Good, let's do it. I'm gonna add them, mister. No problem. X plus 5x is 6x. -2y plus 2y, bye-bye. 2 plus 58 is 60. يبقى x is equal to 10. Start substitution. X minus 2y equals 2. When x is 10, يبقى عندي 10 minus 2y equals 2. يبقى -2y, mister, equals, send the positive 10 there, -10. يبقى 2 minus 10, -8. يبقى y equals -8 divided by -2 is +4. Let's extend the line. Check. 5x plus 2y. Will it be equal to 58? We will see. When x is 10, يبقى دي 50. Plus 2 times 4 is 8. Yes, yeah, mister, it is equal to 58. I am correct. So x is 10, y is 4. Represent. X is greater than -2, but the -2 is not included. Less than or equal to 4, but the 4 is included. So I must shade it this way. We connect them, mister. Here, I'm going to multiply the first equation by 2 to get it ready for elimination, to get the y ready for elimination. To get the y ready for elimination. Let's do it. So the first equation is going to be 6x plus 2y equals 28. While the second equation remains the same, 5x plus 2y equals 25. But mister, here I'm not going to add, because if I add, nothing will be eliminated. I need to subtract. 6x minus 5x is just x. 2y minus 2y, bye-bye. 28 minus 25, 28 minus 25 is 3. Substitute in the first equation, 3x plus y equals 14. When x is 3, 9 plus y equals 14. Then y equals, send the 9 there with the negative sign, because it's positive, I'm going to send it there with the opposite sign. So 14 minus 9 is going to be 5. Check. Then I got here 3x plus y equals 14. 3 times 3 is 9. Plus 5 equals 14. I was supposed actually to check if it is going to be equal to 14 or not. Yes, it is equal to 14. Yeah, but x is 3, well, y is 5. Here, find the value of c. No problem, so I'm going to expand. I do not know, Mr. what I'm going to do, but I'm going to just do what I can do, which is I'm going to expand and simplify, and I will see what will happen. So this, as if you're saying x plus 3 multiplied by x plus 3. Let's expand. So here, x times x is x squared. X times 3 is 3x. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 3 is 9. Plus c equals. Now I finished the first side, the left side, expanded x plus 3 squared, and then I added at the end the c. Equals. Mr. Can we collect like terms now? No, when we go down, we start simplifying. But here, x times x is x squared. X times 5 is positive 5x. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And then plus 4x. Let's collect the like terms. So I'm going to choose here a different color. Well, let's keep the same color. X squared, I'm just going to keep it almost the same. I don't have an x squared again on the left side. So x squared. 3x to 3x is positive 6x. Positive 9. plus c. That's the simplest of the left side equals x squared remains the same. So I don't have another x squared on the side. But plus 5x minus 3x plus 4x, I need to collect these three. 5 minus 3 is 2x. So 5x minus 3x is 2x. 2x plus 4x, 6x minus 15. Oh, mister, 1 second, I noticed something. These two sides are equal, right? Yes, these two sides are equal, but look at that. I'm going to use here the highlighter. I've got here x squared is the same as the x squared there. And 6x is the same as the 6x here. So the rest, which is 9 plus c, must be the same as negative 15. Okay, so 9, because I got x squared with x squared, they are the same. 6x and 6x are the same. يبقى definitely 9 plus c is the same as negative 15. يبقى I'm going to take it over here and I will write 9 plus c equals negative 15. Solve the equation, send يبقى c equals, send 9 there with negative sign. So negative 15 minus 9. يبقى c equals negative 24. That's it. Solve. I'm going to collect the missile-like terms. I give it to x and x's together and the constants together on the right side. No problem. Let's do that. So 4x minus 2x, I send it as positive, I send it there negative, is less than, I got here the 19 already didn't move, so I'm going to keep it with the same sign. Negative 1 comes to it, plus 1. So 4x minus 2x is 2x semester less than 20. يبقى x is less than 10. يبقى right here solving the inequality, you write x is less than 10. Mr. أعمل equals. No, equals what? It's an inequality. Inequality ما فيهاش equal sign. فيها less than, greater than, less than, greater than, or equal to. But these are the only signs that are accepted في inequalities only. Okay, let's write them. Solve. Okay, we agreed if the variable is in the denominator, we're going to switch. So it is 9 over 6 equals x minus 5. Simplify. 9 divided by 3 is going to be 3 over 2 mister equals x minus 5. Oh, 3 over 2 as a decimal is what? Well, mister, that's 1.5. 3 over 2 as a decimal is exactly 1.5. So as if you're saying 1.5 equals x minus 5. I'm going to send the minus 5 there to the other side, positive 5. So 1.5 plus 5 equals x. X equals 6.5. Here, I'm going to multiply this equation by 2 to get y ready for elimination. So I'm going to split the page into 3 sections. And here I got x minus 2y equals 13. And here I got 4x plus 2y equals 22. 22. I multiplied the second equation, all of it, by 2. Let's now do what? Add or subtract. Like, Mister, they already have the different signs, so I'm going to add. X plus 4x is 5x. Now, negative 2y plus 2y, bye-bye, equals 13 plus 22 is going to be exactly 35. يبقى x semester ب7. Thank you. I'm going to eliminate. I'm going to substitute, in the first equation. When x is 7. When x is 7. يبقى 7 minus 2y equals 13. Negative 2y equals, send the 7 there with an opposite sign, so 13 minus 7. 13 minus 7 is 6. يبقى ال y يا مستر is 6 divided by negative 2 is negative 3. Check. Choose 2x plus y equals, will it be equal to 11? We will see. 2 times 7 is 14. Minus 3 equals 11. Yes, I'm sorry, I got it right. يبقى x is 7, while y is negative 3. Here, in question 21, I'm going to swap. So 12 over 3 equals x. يبقى x semester is equal to 4. I'm going to get the x's together and the constants together. So it is 2x minus 6x is less than 3 plus 9. So I got here negative 4x is less than 12. I need to divide by negative 4. This is a new piece of information. If you multiply or you divide by negative, you switch the inequality. If you multiply or divide by negative, you switch the inequality. So I'm going to divide here by negative 4, يبقى x is greater than negative 3. Send the negative 4 there, division. يبقى 12 divided by negative 4 is going to be negative 3. But Mr. You said if we multiply or if we divide by negative, we switch the inequality. So x is greater than negative 3. Here, show your solution on the number line. X is greater than negative 3, we said. So negative 3 is here, and it's not included. So x is greater than negative 3. I'm going to go to the right side, and I will not stop, and I will show an arrow because I don't have an inequality of two values. It's not between two values. They said it's greater than negative 3, and it's endless. Solve the simultaneous equations. I'm going to multiply this by 2. So it is going to be 4x plus 5y equals 17. And the other one is 4x plus 8y equals 26. What are we going to do? Are we going to add? Mr. Addition will not help us eliminate. We need to subtract. 4x minus 4x, bye-bye. 5y minus 8y is negative 3y equals 17 minus 26 is negative 9. So here we've got y equals negative 9 divided by negative 3 is just positive 3. Take it and substitute in the first equation. So I got 4x plus 5y equals 17. Remove y and write 3. So 4x plus 15 equals 17. So 4x equals 17 minus 15 is 2, right? But x is going to be equal to what? Don't say 2 يا مستر. لا هي 2 over 4. 2 over 4 which is equal to half. يعني x is half, while y is 3. Oh, Mister, can I check? Yes, definitely. Oh, that's a weird line. Now, the second equation says it's 2x plus 4y. I'm checking right now. This is check. 2x plus 4y equals, let's see, would it be 13 or not? 2 times half, because x is half. 2 times half, which means the half of 2, which is, yeah, Mr. 1, plus 4 times y. 4 times y, 4 times 3 is 12. Oh, it is 13, Mr. I am right. In this question, x is a whole number. Find the largest possible value of x for which the inequality is correct. Mister, I'm going to just send the x there with multiplication. So I'm going to send the x there with multiplication. So I'll multiply here by x. And the divided by 27 here, I'm going to send it also there with multiplication. So it is going to be x times x is x squared. So 27 times 27, I'm going to keep the same inequality. X times x, we agreed we're going to send it the divided x here. I'm going to send it there times x. But x times x is x squared. So 27 and send it there to multiply by 27 is 27 squared. So here x is going to be what? Well, Mr. Hoa, let's get rid now of the squared on both sides. So x and 27 here. X is less than 27. X is smaller than 27. What is the largest possible value? The largest possible value, we are saying X is smaller than 27. The largest possible value, Mr. is 26. Because you said it's a whole number. They said you cannot say a decimal. X is smaller than 27. The largest possible answer is 26. I'm going to do the same thing exactly with the other one. I'm going to send the y there with multiplication. Look at this. Send the y there, multiplication. And that send the 8 there, multiplication. So, because both of them are division, I'm going to send them to the other sides with multiplication. So here, 2 times 8 is going to be 16. Well, here I have greater than y squared. Get the square root of y. Actually, I get rid of the square, Mr. I'm going to send the square there to the other side. So what am I going to do? I'm going to send it there square root. We agreed in solving equations, if you remember. If you have square, you send it to the other side square root. If you have cube, you send it to the other side cube root, and so on. Okay, so here I got Mr. y, and here this sign, and I got here 4 because I'm going to get the square root of it. So y is smaller than 4. They wanted the largest possible value. Y is smaller than 4. The largest possible value is 3. And because they said that y is a whole number. The value of x is an integer. Write down 2 possible values. Well, we need to solve the equation, the inequality, I mean. They said here that 9, well, here less than x plus 4, we're at 12. I'm going to send the positive 4 to the other two sides, negative 4. Negative 4. So here I'm going to have x left, and here 9 minus 4 is 5. 12 minus 4 is 8. But x is any number that is between 5 and 8. Well, 5 is not included, well, 8 is not included. Yeah, Mr. It could be 6. It could be 7. Can it be 5? No. Can it be 8? No. Can it be smaller than 5? No. Can it be greater than 8? No. It's between 5 and 8, which is 6 and 7 only. All right, here in this simultaneous equation, we're going to use definitely the substitution method. And method they told us that y is 4x minus 2. Yeah, but I'm going to use y equals 4x minus 2. But here, and the 3y equals 7x plus 14, I'm going to remove the y and write 4x minus 2. But 3, 4x minus 2 equals 7x plus 14. Expand. 3 times 4x is 12x minus 6 equals 7x plus 14. Collect like terms. هيبقى عندي هنا 12x minus 7x equals 14. When minus 6 comes there, plus 6. Here I got 5x equals 20. Then x is 4. I'm going to do what now? I'm going to substitute in the other equation, or in the first equation here, y equals 4x minus 2. Y equals, I got x is 4. 4 times 4 is 16 minus 2. So y equals 16 minus 2. Y equals 14. So I'm going to go down there. What did they request? Oh, read the question, mister. Read the question well. They want you to find the value of 2x minus y. 2x minus y. All right, so I'm going to write here find 2x minus y. Find 2x minus y. I found that x is 4. You have 2 times 4 minus y is 14. You have 2 times 4 is 8 minus 14, which is negative 6. You see, this question is worth 4 marks. I found the x, I found the y, but I found it to x minus y using x and y. Solve the simultaneous equation. I'm going to multiply this by what? By 3 to get y ready for elimination. Divide the page into 3 sections. Here is going to be 12x minus 3y equals 33. 12x minus 3y equals 33, yes? And the other equation is 2x plus 3y equals 2. Solve the equation. We're going to add, mister, to get rid of the y. So 12x plus 2x is 14x. Negative 3y plus 3y by equals 35. But x equals what? Did we make a mistake? X equals 35 over 14. But then now we need to do what? Simplify. Divide by 7, divide by 7. But x equals 5 over 2, which is actually 2.5. 2.5. So x is 2.5. You can leave it as a fraction. You can write it as a decimal, but it's going to be easier as a decimal because we're going to need to use it. We're going to use it right now for substitution to find y. Use the first equation for x minus y equals 11. So times 2.5 here. So 4 times 2.5 minus y equals 11. 4 times 2.5 is 10 minus y equals 11. So negative y equals, send the 10 there, negative 10. If 11 minus 10 is 1, if y equals just negative 1. Let's use this to check our work. 2x plus 3y. Will it be equal to 2? We need to see this. 2x, which means 2 times x, which means 2 times 2.5, which is 5, mister. 2 times 2.5 plus 3 times negative 1 equals 2 times 2.5 is 5. Positive 3 times negative 1 is negative 3 equals 2. Yes, yeah, mister. I found that it is equal to 2. Yeah, but what we found is correct. X is 2.5, while y is negative 1. Here, question 28. They said Ahmed thinks of a number. He adds 12 to his number and then divides by 2. Well, Ahmed is thinking of a number. He adds, so I'm going to say, they said to you here, by writing and solving an equation in terms of n. Yeah, but Ahmed thinks of a number, n. He adds 12 to his number, so plus 12, and then divides by 2. Then he divides by 2. Safia thinks of a number. She multiplies her number by 3 over 2. So 3 over 2n, which means, 3 over 2 times n, she multiplied by n, by 3 over 2, right? Yes, which means n over 1. 3 times n is 3n over 2. She multiplied her number by 3 over 2, so 3n over 2. Then she takes away 4, minus 4. Ahmed says there is one number we could both think of that would give us the same answer. Oh, so he's saying we're going to have the same answer, so they are equal. What Ahmed did is equal to what Safia did. By writing and solving an equation in terms of n, find the answer that Ahmed and Safia both get. All right, so here, what are we going to do? I said that both of them are equal to each other. How are we going to solve this? Let's see. Here, n plus 12 over 2 equals 3n over 2 minus 4. How are we going to do that? Well, I need to get the n's together and I need to send any other numbers there to the other side. So how are we going to do this? The first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to multiply, I'm going to send the plus 2, the divided by 2 there, multiplication to the other side. So I'm going to have n plus 12 equals, send the 2 over there. So it is going to be what? 2 multiplied by 3n over 2 minus 4. Let's do it. N plus 12 equals. But what is 2 times 3n over 2? Mister, 2 times 3n over 2 is going to give me 6n over 2. 6n over 2, that's equal to 3n. Yes, exactly. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Again, يبقى دي 6n over 2 minus 2 times 4 is 8. يبقى مثلا n plus 12 equals 6n over 2, 3n minus 8. Collect like terms. Here it's going to be what? N plus 2 plus 12, 3n minus 8. I'm going to collect the like terms, mister. I'm going to get the n, the 3n here, so it's going to be negative 2n. n minus 3n is negative 2n equals negative 8 minus 12 is negative 20. Then n is 10. The number is 10 because negative 20 divided by negative 2 is 10. Oh, mister, so the answer is 10. Unfortunately, no. That's the number they were thinking about. But what would their answer be? The answer of the number. If I remove n and write 10 here, 10 plus 12 is 22 over 2 is 11. And also the same thing, even with Safia. 3 times 10 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. Minus 4 is also 11. The answer they both get is the same. Both of them will get at the end 11. This question is also worth 4 marks. Again, I wrote the two expressions of what both of them did. Ahmed and Safia. Ahmed got a number, he added 12, he divided by 2. Safia multiplied the number by 3 over 2, then she subtracted 4. We solved the equation. I sent the 2 there multiplication to the whole side. We answered, we collected the like terms until I found that the n is 10. I found, Mr. the number that they were thinking about. The number that they were using is 10. Perfect, but they did not want the number. They wanted the answer of their calculation. That's what Ahmed did. That's what Safia did. So I'm going to remove now, and I say 10 plus 12 is 22. 22 divided by 2 is 11. That's the answer that Ahmed got. And you're going to find that 3 times 10 is 30 divided by 2 is 15. 15 minus 4 is 11. That's what Safia got. So both of them got the same answer, which is 11. Solve this equation. 5x equals, send the 35 there with the negative sign. So 75 minus 35. 5x equals 40, x equals 8. Here in this equation, they're saying to you the solution x to the equation 4x equals 12 minus px is an integer. It is an integer, which means it could be positive, could be negative, could be 0. And they're saying to you that p is a positive integer. P has a positive value. Find a possible value of P. They want us to find a value for P. The first thing, Mr. that I need to do is to make P the subject of the formula. Make P the subject of the formula. No problem, Mr. I'm going to get negative Px to the other side. and I'm going to get the 4x to this side. Getting negative px to the other side will make it positive px equals 12, stay the same. 4x came to the other side, negative 4x. Now, I need p to be the subject, so I'm going to send the x there, division. يبقى p equals 12 minus 4x over x. Try now an integer for x that will give you a positive value for p. If you try the 1, so 12 minus 4 times 1, which is 12 minus 4, over 1, that's when x is 1. It will give you p is 8, which is a positive value. Thank you. Then when x is 12 minus 8, because negative 4 times 2 is negative 8, so 12 minus 8 over x is 2, we said, then 4 divided by 2 is 2. Thank you, Mr. Another possible value for p is 2. طب Mr. if I try 3 or anything that is bigger than 2, will it work? Let's try. If you try 3, they said here 12, negative 4 times 3 is negative 12 over x when x is 3. So 12 minus 12 is 0 over 3. لا يا مستر ده كده p is 0. وهم they said that p is a positive integer. It's not a 0, so that's not possible. So if I try mustard greater than 3, if x is 4, for example, you're going to find that p will start becoming a negative number. And it is that p is a positive integer. So the only two possible values that you will get for p is when p is 8, when p is 2. Repeat this question again. Listen to it. Listen to my answer for another time. It will start making more sense when you listen to the answer again. Here is the last page. Here is a rectangle. They're saying it to you. The area of the rectangle is 119 centimeters squared. And the width is 5x plus 2. They want you to write down an expression in terms of x for the length of the longer side. طب مثلا I know that A, which is the area, equals length times width. طب I want Mr. to find the length because I already have the area and I need the length to be the subject here of the formula. No problem, Mr. يبقى length equals how I did W to the other side division. يبقى an area over W. I'm going to send the W to the other side division. So A over W. Definitely I switched. I swapped first. This is what I've done first. Look at that. I said LW equals A. I want L to be the subject, so L equals A over W. Okay, good. Mister, I wrote that's the expression that they want. No. That's just to remind you of the rules. L, to find the length, you get the area over the width. But the area is 119, but I'm going to write here L. They want an expression, so no equal sign. So 119, which is the area, over width, which is 5x plus 2. That's the expression that they want. I'm going to write over here, 119 over 5x plus 2. The longer side, they're saying to you, the longer side of the rectangle is 7 centimeters. Find the value of x. Okay, Mr. Now we found already that they said to you the longer side. Let me remove this. We said, Mr. that the length is equal to 119 over 5x plus 2. And they're telling you that the longer side is 7. And Mr. 7 equals 119 over 5x plus 2. How can I solve the equation? Swap. Send the variable to the other numerator and swap it with the other numerator over there. So it's going to be 5x plus 2 equals 119 over 7. Then I have here 5x plus 2 equals, what is 118 divided by 7? Let's do it. It's going to be, you can do the long division. Long division is going to show you that it is 1, or short division, 1, and I got here 4 remaining, so it's going to be 17 exactly. So 5x equals 17 minus 2, 15, yeah, mister. But x is 3. X is exactly 3. That's it. Thank you so much, everyone, and see you in another video.